This is a brief introduction to a mental imagery and verbalization practice that you can do with your students using pictures. It is based on Nancy Bell's approach, who initially used it in one-on-one interventions with students who couldn't comprehend what they were reading because they couldn't produce pictures in their heads. So let me demonstrate for you briefly how you could use these materials in small group practices where you would rotate around. So this picture here is only what the one person sees in the group that receives that picture. Nobody else sees it. All the others see only the so-called question cards or prompting cards that help them think of questions to find out what is on the picture. So I'm going to use this sheet here and put it up like this so you have the reminder that only the person who holds the picture sees what's on the picture. So if I'm only seeing the question cards, then I can start asking questions. For instance, for the question where, is what's on the picture inside or outside? And the person seeing the picture would say, it's outside. Then the next person in the group that's asking questions and would use these question cards would say, is an animal out there? And the person would say yes. Is it a big animal? No. Is it, somebody then says, oh, it was outside. So when students just give these answers, you need to prompt students to say, okay, what you say makes me picture there is an animal, a small animal, outside. Then the next person in the group gets to ask a question. Is there one animal or are there several animals? No, there's just one animal. So what you say makes me picture there's one animal outside and it's not a big animal. Then somebody might say, well, what color does the animal have? Well, the animal is dark in the big body and it has a little bit of something light around its head. So then the students listening to this say, what this makes me picture is a small animal that has a blackish body and something yellowish around its head. Then they talk to each other and go like, I have no clue what that could be. So then we need to find out a little more where that is. So it's outside. Is it on the ground? No, it's not on the ground. So this one animal that is not big is outside, but it's not on the ground, and it's dark with a little bit of yellow around its head. Then the next person says, is it an animal that has legs? Yes, it's a small animal that has legs. So what it makes me picture is an animal that's outside, small, that has legs. Then another person says, is it a dog? No, it's not a dog. And a dog would be bigger. Well, okay, so back to guessing. So you see how the students can use the question prompt cards to figure out some questions. The person who sees the picture can then also give a little bit of a prompt. So is the animal on the ground? No, we already knew that. Is it in the air? No, it's not in the air either. So it's a small animal that's outside. It's not in the air and it's not in the ground. It must be on something else. So I'm moving this sheet away for a second here. And so then the person who sees the picture could say, well, it's on something. What could it be on? And so the students keep asking questions until they get to the image. There is a small animal that's on a flower. Then the question is, oh, what color does the flower have? The flower, then the person says the flower is a little bit of pink, and in the center it's a little bit of orange-brown. What that makes me picture is I see a flower with some pink petals, and in the center it's reddish brown, and the small animal with the dark body and the little bit of yellow over the head is on the plant. So then kids start thinking, what do I know that could be on a plant that's small? And somebody says, is it a fly? No, it's not a fly. And then they start guessing specifically, could it be a bee? Yes, it is a bee. And so then they have to rephrase again. What this makes me picture is a bee on a flower that is pink with some brownish in this yellow, brownish orange color in the center, and then you can show the picture. So have fun with this. This is really good activity to practice vocabulary, finding adjectives and the like.